we're back with the cinema segment. This time I'm joined by Ali.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining
How's
me
it
this
going,
time.
AJ?
Hello,
Oh, some
hello.
quality time with the boys
Yeah,
here.
some quality
right?
time, just us boys.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about some U.S. releases. Kuwait doesn't really have any major releases this weekend aside from the classic films, which we'll talk about later on. In the U.S., they have limited release films. It's the same thing, nothing major. First off, we're going to start with They, Them, Us. It's a comedy, drama, romance film. And it's basically about single parents. They're divorced with 4 teenagers.
I've heard about this movie, but what is the rating like? The age rating for that movie?
I
Do you have
want to
any
say
idea?
it's somewhat of a family, maybe not. Maybe it's a PG-13.
I don't. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
But I wouldn't recommend that you do actually see this movie with
No?
your family or kids.
Yeah.
But it is. It's pretty good. It's there's 2 single parents that run into
with
each other.
4 teens, and it stars Joey Slotnick and Amy Hargreaves. I don't know either one of those guys, but that's them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we definitely.
You should
I'd check it out.
you check it out.
It looks good.
This next movie might be interesting.
Okay.
It's called Clean.
Yes.
It's a crime drama. It's basically about a garbage man and his past.
His name is Clean.
Clean.
Yeah. The
I mean, look at
character's
that.
name is Clean.
Yeah.
And yeah, what a coincidence.
Looks
And
like to be an action movie. Revenge is a dirty business.
he gets caught up with his violent
Yeah.
past, and he's
It's-
trying to escape it, and it just catches up with him. So
It stars Adrian Brody. That's the guy. And I think this is one of the films out of today's list that I would
you
watch.
think
Yeah.
would hit it?
I would want to watch it.
Cool. All right.
Next, we have Sundown. It's a drama. I don't know if you like drama films.
Depends.
Depends. So it's about a wealthy family on vacation in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
And stuff goes wrong. So
And he basically tries to extend his vacation by himself. The father of the family tries to disappear into the vacation itself
Yeah.
and not go back. So
yeah.
it's
It
rather
stars,
interesting.
Tim Roth and Charlotte Gainsbourg.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be another one you should check out.
Yeah, he just wants to sit there until the sun goes down.
Yeah, just Sundown. Next, we have In the Forest. This is a thriller, so might be more intriguing to you.
Interesting. Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
It's a family camping trip that turns horrific.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So a little bit of thriller, maybe a little bit of horror.
Has this been released yet?
In the States.
Awesome.
You probably
Okay.
will be able to catch it online since this is a limited release.
Okay. No, I will support local theaters and we'll probably watch it there.
It stars Lehman Ward and Devin Ayer. So it looks to be interesting. In the Forest.
Yup, and that is a beautiful shotgun, I must say.
That's a nice shot.
The shotgun.
Now on to
I like guns, but so,
on to the classic films.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we have The Lord of the Rings, everyone's favorite, the trilogy. Now in part 3,
okay.
titled The Return of the King, action, drama, fantasy. And you know the story. Tell us what's the third
So
one about.
the thing I didn't think I heard you say clearly. You said they're re-releasing it in
Yes,
movie theaters.
yes,
Really? In
Yes, in
Kuwait?
1954, the classic film house.
Wow. But it's the original footage,
Yes,
right?
yes, it's the actual movie.
With the extended cuts or without?
I think it's the
I think
normal
it's
version.
okay.
Theatrical normal.
Okay, so Lord of the Rings, for those who haven't seen it, and I'm surprised that there are actually people who haven't seen it. Are you serious? It is one of the best all-time movies for
Yeah.
me. Trilogies, absolutely up there. The movie is, it started with like a 200 and it's in the 290, 280 million budget.
Oh.
They shot all 3 movies in the span of 2 years, and then made. You know how they just one shot the 3 movies
Right.
within 2 years, and then they made the whole thing.
just made
I
it.
actually went with my sister to watch the first Lord of the Rings movie in movies. I think it was 2001. So back then there used to be a cinema theater in Al Shab Park,
Right.
and that's where I went to see Lord of the Rings. It is, it's an amazing movie. There's so many great actors.
Yeah,
Elijah
Elijah Wood
Wood.
is in it. Ian McKellen.
Oh, did I mispronounce? Is it Elijah?
Elijah Wood. What'd you
Elijah
say?
Wood. I said Elijah.
Elijah.
Yeah. Elijah Wood, Sean Penn, Orlando Bloom. There's
A
just
great, incredible
many,
cast.
so many people.
Ensemble cast, yeah.
So, if you haven't seen it, I mean,
Yeah,
call
people
me.
should
I'll
go,
come
yeah.
and see it with you. It is definitely.
I haven't seen it. Maybe we'll see it together.
Yes, yeah. I mean, now that it's playing in theaters,
Yeah, but only part 3 now is playing. They already played part 1
I,
and 2.
I would
missed
not
them.
watch part 3 without watching the first
Well,
two.
of course, yeah. Yeah.
Well, part 3 is my favorite, and some other enthusiast will come and say part 2 was my favorite, and then somebody else will say the first one was my favorite.
To each their
They're
own.
all really good, and
They're all really good.
and this is one of those movies that you don't argue and say no, 2 was better. It's like you have your taste, sir, and I respect that. You know.
Next, our last film is another classic film showing in Kuwait. This is one of my favorites. I love this concept. Groundhog Day
I also.
from 1983. It's a comedy drama.
It's 1993.
Did I write that wrong? I wrote
Yeah.
that wrong.
So that is also for me the first time I was introduced to that concept of a time loop.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop watching that movie when I was a kid. It is so good.
I love. They've made this concept so many times.
Yes.
Most recently, Happy Death Day.
Yeah,
Did it to-
Netflix.
Yeah, not as good.
No.
But yeah, Bill Murray and
you watch it.
Andy McDowell. Yeah.
You watch these new time loop movies because you genuinely want to feel the same feeling that you felt when the first time you saw Groundhog Day as a kid. You never really reach
Yeah.
that peak, of nostalgia, but you do accept it.
I love this movie.
This movie is
Bill
amazing.
Murray was great and he's so funny.
Yeah.
He's just so sick of life, and for a person that's so agitated with his day-to-day routine, now he's stuck in a loop, repeating everything that he hates over and over and
And
over
there
again.
is a moral story of the film. Some might argue that the delivery of the moral story wasn't really there, but it's a message for you to stop repeating what you normally do and do things better. Maybe pay attention to your behavior. Pay attention to, we're on autopilot.
Right.
The entire day. You drive home and you're like, I don't even remember driving here. So
You also gotta appreciate the little things,
yeah.
unlike our star in the movie. Another film.
Yeah, he's
that-
very cynical.
Yeah,
he's very
cynical.
self-centered. It is a
Yeah.
brilliant movie. Yeah.
Another film that has the Groundhog Day concept. I don't know if you've seen it. Tom Cruise in Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. That was good.
I love that sci-fi
That was good.
movie.
That was
That was, I think, the best irritation of this concept.
yes, yes. Out of all the other movies that tried to copy the concept,
Mm-hmm.
Edge of Tomorrow did it really well. Tom Cruise, brilliant.
You guys
actor.
gotta watch this movie.
And there was another actor. I can't remember her name.
In the movie?
Yes.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
She
yeah.
did tremendous.
Yeah.
I love the chemistry between them, the storyline, the action, the visuals. It's just one of my favorite films. You guys need to watch it. Groundhog Day and Edge of Tomorrow, as well as The Lord of the Rings.
We'll watch Lord of the Rings, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back next episode. And we'll tell you all
We'll tell
about
you all
it.
about it.
Hopefully, I look forward to watching all of it. AJ, I gotta tell you, they got this extended cut
How
for
long is it gonna be
for
now?
home. I don't know. It's
Oh,
probably gonna
wow.
take all the way to next week. So until then, I just want to thank everybody for catching up with us.
Yeah.
I hope
And,
you
I
enjoyed it.
think
Yeah.
That's a wrap on our cinema segment. We'll be
think-
right back with Russia to wrap up the show.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.